What's happening, guys? It is quarantine story time with the two Hantzes in between the fern. You watch that? We should have a little fern right there in between. That was my idea. So,
I'm eating a pizza. My
so
wife.
I wanted to talk about a couple of commercials that I got offered. I got offered to do a few like promos to do on my show. By the way, this is the new gear here, the hoodie. Got the hoodie and everything with the new gear. So I got offered to do some spots, and one of them was wearing underwear, and I had to sport the underwear before I started my actual. Like I'd have to stand out there and say it fits me well, and it doesn't crawl up my butt, and walk around and twirl around with some underwear on. And I'm like, send a message back. Do you have you Googled me? I mean, I don't know if you want me to sponsor. Look, Angry Grandpa channel in the house. The Army, Angry Grandpa Army. They're part of this now. We have a new family, Brandon. We have a new family. They're part of another YouTube channel that has 4 million subscribers. And they're the Angry Grandpa channel.
That's what's up. Definitely come subscribe to
And
him.
we're getting some love from them guys as well.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was going to do that, right? I just don't want to do that. It's just really not my style. Even if I was in the best shape of my life, it's just not my style and where the Russell Hantz show wants to go. They offered me $300 a spot, Brandon. That's $1,200 a week.
You need to set your pride aside and let that thing hang, son.
That's $1,200 a week extra on what I'm making now.
Would they fire you if you sent them the video for your first commercial?
That's what I have to say. I need it in contract. I need it. If you want to do this is going to be in contract.
Because that's the only thing I'd be worried about. It's like, yeah, let's do this. And then
they're like, oh, I don't think you're a good fit.
But we'll keep this video.
So I don't know if the underwear thing is working. So the next commercial, Fair Play is actually doing it. And it's called Blue Chew. You ever heard of Blue Chew?
Yeah, Bluetooth? Here.
Blue Chew. Chew like you're chewing. Blue Chew. Okay, Blue Chew is a chewable Viagra pill. Yeah.
That's more embarrassing than doing the underwear.
And look, this is what they sent me. They were gonna pay big money, dude. They were gonna pay not
something unless you just.
Well, look, this was the commercials they sent me and saying, okay, this is our style. This is what we like. It was a commercial of this woman rolling up. Thinks she was a white woman rolling up in a, handicap thing in a chair. And then they have these two brothers talking, and they're saying, hey, I didn't know she was like that. I didn't know she was hurt. And he's like, oh, she's not like that, man. I just took that Blue Chew last night. She got to get in that chair now.
Wow. No. Absolutely not.
So that is that would be the direction of.
That's not the direction you need to be going in.
I don't think that it's my thing. You know what I mean? Stay in
your lane.
That's Fair Play's thing. I get it. I get Fair Play doing stuff like that.
Why? Why would you get that?
Because he's that's somewhat aggressive. Like he would take for a certain amount of money, he'll do just about anything. I don't know what they're paying him. But I know it wasn't what they were going to pay me. Like here, this was gonna be the commercial, Brandon. Here it goes. You ready?
All right.
Here's the commercial. I'm sitting here on my podcast talking to Blue on the podcast. He was gonna be there live. My phone starts ringing, and then it stopped. I'm like, oh man, she won't stop calling me. Put it down. This is the commercial. She won't stop calling me. Gosh, stop calling me. Yeah. So yes, Survivor was really good. I didn't agree with the phone ringing. Man, stop calling. Should I block her? Then Booze. What's going on? Oh man, this girl I met last night, she won't stop calling me. I went out, I was tired. Yeah. I haven't been with the ladies for a while, so I decided to go to her house and I took this thing called Blue Chew. and now she won't stop calling me. Now her friends are calling me. She's calling me. Everybody's calling me because when I took that Blue Chew, I put it down. I ain't gonna lie, I put it down.
So you're doing this?
No, that was basically the commercial.
Basically.
But let me tell you how much. Let me just roll the numbers by you real quick. What they were gonna pay. And they didn't say no. $900 a spot. That's an extra $3,600 a month.
So for me, I don't believe that you're not going to do that.
I already turned it down.
I don't know. Willie or Russell, how is that even a thing? Why would you do that?
Why would I turn it down, or why would I?
Either you have something better coming.
It would have to be. I don't have nothing better coming.
What are you doing?
It would have to be I couldn't do it with. I could do it with Boo. I can't do it with Libby. I have to do it with someone I can actually do a set with. Maybe Storytime and Brandon. Maybe they can promote the Storytime and Brandon. And whoever I'm doing it with is getting some of the money too. It's not going to be all about whoever it is with, like me and Libby.
I would ask. I'm not worried about the money. All I would ask is that I get subscribers in return.
Yeah, well, I can get to that.
Blue
Chew.
Just give me subscribers. You can have.
Should we do a commercial right now with Blue Chew?
Are we gonna get paid? Because I lied.
No, I have to send them a commercial. That was the thing. They say, well, send us something on how you will promote this Blue Chew. Should we just do this live commercial with everybody watching?
I'm down. Baby, is it all right? Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, I'm going to be Boo. Okay? You're going to be with the phone. Wait, I'm about to call your phone. Put your phone by you.
Do I
Take it off vibrate.
Just normal? My acting.
Ask your wife if it's okay if you little bit talking about like acting scenes just for a commercial. Is it okay? I don't want to get y'all in any fight.
I won't use profanity, but I'll act like
we don't cuss on this show anyway. We just insinuate things and have good time. So we're about to do a Blue Chew commercial, guys. You tell us if it's better than Fair Play. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let your phone ring constantly. It's gonna ring again. You keep cutting it off, and then you go with that.
No,
right?
no.
What?
I'll call you.
What? You better at this than me.
No. See,
you better at this than me.
Part. I quit.
What?
That subscription. No. See, I thought you were the player. I'm not playing the player. Erica, she looked.
You're not playing the game?
She's looking at me.
That's why I said ask her.
No, but I thought
you can do that.
Like, hey, trying to call you, and you was going to do the acting. Hold on, let me call you. I'll call you. Hold on.
Wait, it has to. All right.
Ooh,
Here we go. We're about to start it. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what I'm going to say.
That's why you're the actor here. If I had to act and I'm getting paid, you're the actor. I'm just the caller.
I'll pay you to act.
Why Boo is so much handsomer? Just go with him.
Yeah, but this would be perfect.
Okay. Hold on.
Denise, are you there? Let's make sure I'm recording this.
I don't know if I got you and his uncle Russell or just Russell.
I just text you.
Russell. No, because
Mm.
my dang. Well, I don't want to show your number, but I don't want to get you back for what you did to me.
It don't matter to me. I will.
I'm
I
calling.
will. Oh, no, do it again. I canceled it.
What?
I did that.
The heck?
Low.
All right, it's calling.
I'm ignore it for the. Oh, here we go. Oh, I know who that is. Mm-mm.
Who is it?
I ain't doing it.
What's going on?
I ain't. Let me find that.
What's going on?
Can't do it.
Why are you ignoring the call, Russell?
I just can't do it, man. Can't do it.
What's the problem?
We'll just keep talking about the show. We'll just keep talking about the show.
No, I feel like you got to answer that phone call. What's the problem? You're looking worried. I have a feeling she's calling back. I say, oh, she. I'm not a good actor.
See. Oh, she won't stop calling, man. This girl won't stop calling me.
I don't understand. What did you do? Did you get?
Man, I went out the other night. I ain't been out in a long time. You know, I'm a single man. Wanted to have a good time. Met this beautiful girl and was like, hey, what's up, girl? She's like, yeah, what's happening? So we started having our little conversation. And next thing you know, she's like, you want to go back to my place? And I'm like, I don't know about that. You know, I'm 46 years old. I'm getting a little bit older. Maybe I need to go take a nap. And she just thought all that was funny. So she said, no, come back to the place. We talk and have a few drinks. So I went back to her place, and then all of a sudden, she had this blue thing. And I'm like, what is that?
Okay.
And it's like I was like, is that? I thought it was like Viagra or something. But I'm like, it wasn't. And I'm like, what is that? And they say, they call it Blue Chew. Blue Chew? What's it going to do to me? So I wasn't sure.
What type of tobacco?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. So it's supposed to give you stamina. It's supposed to like make this night the best night of our life.
Well,
so I'm like,
honey,
okay.
You hear about that?
Right. You get your wife a case of this Blue Chew, because let me tell you how this went down.
You chew it.
So one night stand. Of course, we showed each other our paperwork that we were clean. We were clean, no, nothing wrong with us. And we decided, let's do it. I take the Blue Chew. I take it. It's got a good little taste to it. Chew it all up. Next thing you know, see, she just don't stop. She won't stop.
She's still calling.
Next thing, still texting now. What time? What time can I come over? What time? It's nonstop. Nonstop.
You're gonna have to block this girl, and you're gonna have to hide the chew.
She was a pretty girl too, man. She was a pretty girl.
Yeah.
But I'm not in the need right now. I just wanted to go have a good time. So I put it on her, Brandon. I put it on her. After I took the Blue Chew, I felt like I was 18 again.
How old are you?
I'm not 18. So, dude, I ain't gonna lie. You know me. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh.
8 hours of solid pound time.
Now I'm gonna have to throw the flag on that one. That's baloney.
I'm telling you.
Baloney.
I don't know what's in this stuff, but it's amazing.
I can't even tattoo for 8 hours without hurting.
So I'm thinking about investing in the company.
I mean, I say, what are you gonna do about her though?
She wants to marry me. Now I have some of her friends calling me.
But seriously, if people
must have told them.
what do you do? Like, if people are interested in this product, how do you use it?
You just chew it. I don't know.
Is it
I don't know where you get it. I got to find it.
So it's gum. You just chew it on some
It's
gum.
like a chewable gum, dog, and it'll put it down. You don't have to do none of these other stuff that they had to do all the time. All these hard stuff.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like, and then man, afterwards, I thought I'd have to go to the doctor because it says if you get a boner for over 4 hours, you might go blind, and I doubled that time.
I know you've been squinting over there.
No, that's for a different reason. So that's our Blue Chew commercial. What you guys think? We send it to them?
Do it. I'm down. I just don't know. You know, when you're doing a commercial, you don't know what to do unless you got a script. It's hard to do this. You know,
no, it's easy for me without a script.
Really?
Oh yeah, I love it without a script.
Or like.
So would that make you guys look what we got right here?
Hey, you said I would get a little bit of that.
He just hit my boy. This is a Patreon right here. He just hit the high. The high was 99 by Kid Behind the Camera.
You need to stop. You need to come
on
Hantz Nation where we could have you subscribe.
Have you subscribed to Kid Nation? So obviously, Joshua wants to hear more about Blue Chew.
Hey, well, don't do it until Blue Chew starts paying. Because I'm not.
We're gonna cut and clip this together, and we're gonna make us a Blue Chew commercial.
Do it.
Like everything we're doing right here. Like Scott, I mean, we'll clip this in, something like this.
I tell you what, though,
we'll clip this. We'll clip this in. Joshua just said he'll pay $100 if he could get some Blue Chew. See, we'll put that into the commercial.
I happen to be a sales rep, so hit me up.
Give me some energy about Blue Chew, Brandon. We can clip into this.
Okay. Blue Chew is for YouTube.
Give us a commercial. I'm gonna leave that 100 there for a little while.
Think of a
show your wife that.
She's taking a bath with the baby.
Okay.
Speaking of Blue Chew, I'm gonna have to let y'all go for about 45, 50 minutes. Oh man. So what's up, everybody? Who's interested in some Blue Chew? If Russell actually did this commercial,
if I actually did this,
who would buy it?
If I actually did this and tested it and it actually works, would you buy it? We are getting a Blue Chew commercial down.
Do it. Do it. What the heck? I'm trying to read some of these comments.
Yes. Hell yes.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah, dude, you got. Hey,
the wives are like, no, 8 hours on me? No way. That's never gonna happen.
Blue Chew. Well, that does make sense. So, is it pointless?
If it works, it may be. You know how sometimes they come up with great things. They came up with MDMA, and then the government found it. It worked so well for antidepressants. Then they take it away. We need to get Blue Chew before the government takes it away.
Blue Chew. No, they'll take that away? You think?
They always take the good stuff away.
Wait, but okay, let's talk about the competitors. What else is there out there that's making it easier? Is it just because you can chew it? Some people just want to pop a pill and be done with it.
Yeah, you chew it, and then within minutes, boing.
I don't know if that's safe. I don't know.
It's safe, man. It's safe. It's Blue Chew safe.
Everybody has it. It's safe.
It's safe. If they start paying us, it's safe.
Since we're at story time, So
This is the highest I've ever made, Brandon. Can anybody beat it? That's what we're gonna do today. Beat this mark.
Beat this mark. Send it to Wicked Ink Baytown's Venmo. No, what's up, guys?
Cranberries in the house. We got another patron in the house right here.
What's up, guys? No, honestly, so speaking of story time, have you ever got to spend time with Johnny Fairplay, Russell?
Yes. I didn't have good times. I'll tell you a couple of stories I had with him. I was super aggressive back then, and Fairplay was super aggressive. I was sitting in a limo, and they had this very pretty girl sitting there with Rhino. Remember Rhino? It was his girlfriend. She was on Amazing Race or something.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there drinking Patron, already aggressive, but nobody to be aggressive with. And all of a sudden, I see Fairplay spit in Rhino's girlfriend's face. And Rhino was my friend. So I'm like, I didn't see it. I was like talking to somebody else, but then I turn around, then I seen her wiping her face, and I'm like, what happened? They said, oh, Fairplay, and he's out already, the thing. He spit in her face, and I'm like, I was there, yes, but I don't know what went down, why to make them do that or none of that stuff. And I was immediately like, Rhino, you have no other option in life at this point to beat his ass right now. Like that is what you're supposed to do. You want me to go get the book? I got the book in my car. Spit on your wife, spit on your girlfriend, spit on your mom, ass whipping.
What happened? I'm waiting.
He didn't nothing.
Oh.
I was about to do something.
He lucked out on that one though. That big time. So I mean, okay, so my personal experience with Johnny Fairplay, I have a friendship with the guy. I went and spent the night at his house for 3 or 4 days, 3 or 4 nights. And he brought me around town, brought me to church, different places. We just hung out around town. He's a go-getter. He works real hard, and he's not quirky throughout the day. The guy is completely normal. Like, he is completely normal. He turns.
Oh, this is nowadays though. It was different back then.
Yeah, no. And he told me some of that stuff. He was definitely involved in the scene. He was the original. You got to get rid of that gum. Got to get rid of it.
Got to get rid of it.
Nowadays, Johnny Fairplay is extremely down to earth. If anything, at that time in my life, I was a little weirder than him because I was still drinking and partying and all that stuff. And he was just don't drink, hangs out. He likes to play these trivia games at this one place. We just normal dude, just a big personality. That's it.
Yeah, he never came to me personally aggressive. I was always waiting for it. So it was the best thing he's ever done by not doing that. Because I was always on my toes when I was around him. Always.
But Johnny's he's the type of cat that, and I could say this because he told me about some situations. He will sue you. He will sue. He's sued the guy for beating him up before and won a lot of money.
Yeah.
A really famous guy. Remember the guy that DDT'd him on the stage?
Yeah, I would just call it self-defense, man.
Yeah. No, I agree. I was actually
I wouldn't, because I don't come at someone unless they come at me. So it wouldn't be like I attacked them, because that's not what I would do. He would have to come at me.
And
so,
then at that
I don't know.
And at that point, you have the right to defend yourself legally. Well, at least in the state of Texas. At least in the state of Texas. I don't know anything other than that. All I know is, let's see, remember when Fairplay was part of wrestling.
Yeah, that's who attacked him, Danny.
But I would, I don't know. I know there's a couple rules in life, and one of them is don't mess with somebody else's people, especially like right in front of them. That's a bad idea.
What's going to happen when if Fairplay plays uh, legend season, and then his grandmother really dies. You think you would call that karma? In the like, oh, your grandma's dead while he's playing Survivor. Would he tell everybody, my grandma just died? My grandma just died.
Oh, I think he would leave because it would be jacked.
You think he would quit?
Oh, for sure. If he didn't, I would consider his relationship with his grandma.
Yeah. Well, I asked mom and dad if I was ever on Survivor recently. If I ever played Survivor and something happened to them, what should I do? Dad said, "You sure shouldn't come back here." And mom said, "Come back for what?
Well,
I'm already dead."
their relationship with God. You know they're going to answer that way.
Yeah.
It's about your relationship with them, though. Like
yeah.
I couldn't do that.
But as a relationship with them, I would want to know. All I would want to know is if they would want to be okay, if they were okay with it. That's what I would want to know. So then other than that, it would eat at me for the rest of my life. If I sat and talked to them and said, okay, if something happens to me, y'all, they were like, we want you to play. We don't want you to come back. That's what we want. That's what we want. So I wanted to hear something like that because, you never know. Grandma Hantz died while I was out there.
No, but I get that. But this is my thing. Okay, so they say that. But if somebody was attacking them, and you know me, my papa, on their faith and everything else, they would tell you to not intervene and harm that person. I believe that they would do that. Would you do that? No. And I wouldn't either.
No, if somebody was attacking them?
Yes. You wouldn't do it.
No, I think that they would want me to protect them.
Regardless, hypothetically, say they said, you know what, we don't want you to protect us. What would you do? You would protect them regardless. So it ain't about what you want, it's the principle. Go to their funeral. I'm not a fan of funerals, and I'm not going to go to funerals that I was in and out of their life and all this other stuff. I don't believe it's even genuine. But I think funerals need to be a little bit more private because you really got some mixed emotions, and it really deters the way people that really love that person feel about them because you got people in the room that really don't care about them. So that's a tough one for me. I would go because, number one, they were close. There's some deep stuff there. But, I mean, in Survivor.
What do you think does it really matter what anybody else would think, though? Or it's between me and who I am and my soul. Do you think I should really care what Sean thinks or what Brian thinks or what Vicky thinks?
No, this is what I would say. I think that making a decision like that would keep you from sleeping for years. You would say, man, I had a chance to kiss him on the forehead, to say that I love you one more time. Because no matter what, they would go to yours. You know that. No matter if you asked them or not, they would go to yours because that love.
If I died in Fiji.
Oh, dude, people would go to your funeral.
I want to die. I want to be buried in Fiji.
No, I ain't going to Fiji, Russell. You need to die here in the States.
If one of my kids died, I'm coming home.
So are you telling me that's your answer? You wouldn't.
I don't know. I asked them. They said stay. It would have to be an own boots type of situation for me.
Dude.
It's not something I would, like, I discussed it with them in depth. And they're like, no way, come back.
I'm disagreeing with you on your hypothesis. I think you need to stop chewing the blue chew and get back to reality.
It may be the blue chew messing with my head.
Thank you, Big Bob. See, listen, Big Bob said, put his thing up.
Where's it at?
Big Bob's got it right.
Right.
Woo! Get it, Big Bob. That's what you get for being nice, bro.
I don't know, guys. The game is pretty important. That game is life.
You're tripping.
Let's say I was about to win $2 million for my entire family. for Gracie, for Hannah pregnant, for Haley pregnant, struggling, trying to raise their kids. Everybody's struggling. And then mom passes away. And all of a sudden I'm in top 5. And then she's like, Russell, you crazy? You're about to win $2 million. You leave, it would be basically this. You leave, you lose the 2 million. You stay, you win the 2 million. I have to stay.
Now, do you really want my opinion?
Because I have other people, but I have other people involved in my family.
Really? Do you really want my opinion on what you
say? In the Bible, it says love your wife.
Let me ask you a question.
And then your children.
Listen. I want you to answer simple questions, and maybe this will shed light on it. If someone told you, you go home right now, you're a day away from $2 million, you go home right now, it's a representation of you believing in God. Let's just hypothetical, give me a second. If you stay for the 2 million, you'll win the 2 million, you're guaranteed a spot, and it's a representation of you denying his existence and your love for him. What's your choice? Simple yes or no, or not even a simple yes or no. What would your choice be? Would you go home or would you stay?
If you're saying that I'm denying him or going home?
So a representation of it. So denying him would be a representation of you staying to win the million or 2 million.
And that's denying him.
Would you deny it?
Yeah, I'm going home.
You're going home. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And because of why? What's the sole purpose of you going home? Because of what? Your love for?
Because God is greater. That's why. It's your love greater than everything else.
The Bible says clearly the 2 commandments: love the Lord God with all your heart, your soul, your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. These are the 2 commandments that God gives us after Jesus died for us. So check what happens out. Listen to this. How can you show affection towards something you cannot see more than something that you can? So what you think in your mind is, oh, I would take that option. I would deny myself. I would go home. I would lose it. But yet your own mother and father that you can see, you would deny them for that money. What makes you think you would be strong enough to deny somebody you've never met?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that in controversy.
Well, that's because I felt more in my heart for that person that I've never met with certain situations in my life than I have my mom and dad. And that it makes it strong.
I'm not being controversial. I'm just saying something to think about. People all day long say, I'd give my life for God. I'd give my life for my family, this and that. I don't buy it sometimes. But hey, it's a personal decision. And if you're strong about it, then you're strong about it. Me personally, I would come home because to me, there is no. So
what if your dad was having the worst fight possible? Would you still go home?
Oh, for my father?
Yeah.
Oh, it would even be more reason to go home.
But he's dead.
It would be even more reason for me to go home.
But this is how my mom puts it. She's like, I'm dead. It's over. You don't have no reason to come home. It's over. Why? She wants to be in a...
is not talk about this ever again. Because if you get caught in a situation to where it's going to be, how you said...
I don't want this to happen.
Yeah, that's the best case scenario.
If you speak with your mind, with your mouth, sometimes it happens. So that's not going to happen anyway. So I'm never going to have to deal with it.
Which shows me, Russell, it shows me and everybody watching that you have a bigger heart than you portray. You're a sweetheart.
No, it don't show it. I'm saying I'm staying on Survivor.
Sweetheart.
I'm saying that I'm staying on Survivor if my mom and dad dies. That's not that big of a heart.
Why did you post Cameron? You posted him. He said, as far as religious views, I can't be more opposite than Brandon here.
So he thinks I should stay then.
Well, I don't understand this. I'm not going to get in a theological debate with somebody that I really don't even see right now. I don't know who you are. So it's nothing to argue about. But that's a whole different subject. If I start talking about it, we won't.
Yeah, we won't even get into any stories if we start talking. This is story time.
Story time.
Story time and okay. Okay, so I want to talk about I had this written down. We had a little fight on Twitter just now with some random person that I shouldn't be fighting with. And they're talking about how some people are defending the fact that Sandra quit the game. And this is how they're defending it. Well, she didn't have a shot. The game's not over. They go to this island and then they have an opportunity to fight their way back into the game. But instead of that, what she did was she just quit the game altogether and says, I don't have a shot. I can't do it. It's too hard. I'm quitting. So she quit. And now I don't understand how people are defending the fact that you should quit anything. You know, she said it was too hard. She said she can't do it. She said she's not good enough. Like, when do we start just saying, you know what? Oh, that's too tough. I'm out. I'm quitting. When did that happen? Why don't we try? You ever heard of that? At least try to do something. You don't just walk away. It shows who you are in real life when you do stuff like that. You have to keep going forward. You do not quit.
I like Sandra. I'm friends with Sandra. She's my friend.
But what she did, she didn't do the challenge. She didn't want to do the challenges. So she decided to quit because you had to do challenges to get back into the game. Now, I want to bring up one point. We did a challenge with heroes versus villains, and one of the strongest competitors I know is Rupert. And it was Sandra against Rupert, and Sandra beat Rupert in that challenge. So it's not like she's a dud completely.
I can agree with the statement in both ways. She had nothing to prove, okay, at that point.
Right.
And then also I could see what you're saying by at least try.
But she was considered a queen, 2-time winner.
Now,
so she has nothing to prove to herself, but what she does have to prove is to the viewers. To me, I think she should have proved, hey, yes, I know I'm not going anywhere, but I love this game so much. The game has given me so much, millions and millions of dollars. So I'm going to stay put right here for you guys, you, the fans, because I know I'm not going to make it back.
We can concede, because even in fighting anything, boxing, UFC, there was a champ, and then there is a new champ, and then a new champ. We can concede that she is no longer the queen of Survivor.
Right.
So as long as she's okay with that, and that
she's not.
Well, then that's when I would say, in a non-biased situation, again, I'm friends with her, but not being biased and being just legitimate, that is incorrect. Because you don't just continue to be a champion of something. Conor McGregor lost to Khabib. That doesn't mean Conor McGregor's the champion anymore. That means Khabib's the champion. So whoever outbeat her, whether it be queen or king or whatever, I think you're looking at, the answer. But as a person, I listen, as a person, we can't be so critical. If I would dog her, I can only imagine the crap people would say about me. In a way,
they dog me, but I have a YouTube channel, and she's playing on this season. So I have to discuss directly what she does. And she did something on this season that was one of the most talked about things so far, and that's quitting. So because of that, I have to talk about it.
Like, what was the fight really about? What made you so upset that got you into an argument with someone for it?
Oh no, someone was defending the fact that she should have quit. Like, it's okay that she quit.
She wasn't there. She had no emergency. There was no medical thing, from what I'm hearing from you.
No, not like that. And not to mention, people don't talk about this part, but this is why she quit. She didn't quit directly due to challenges. she quit because she voted off Amber, Rob's wife. Rob got voted off. So Amber and Rob are sitting over there. She don't want to face anybody. She got rid of a few people over there, don't like her. So she's like, this ain't for me. I'm out of here. I think it had everything together. Yes, being uncomfortable. Yes, having to discuss this with Rob, and why you got rid of my wife.
Look, guys. I will say
you still in here?
Huh?
We got a new member in the house.
Welcome aboard, Swingbird.
But we got to get you in the Patreon group, man. We got a Patreon group, guys. Y'all need to go check out. We are growing, and it is in the link below in the description. So go check that out. We're hands-on with the guys. We put everybody in our little books. We got the little Russell Hantz signed, whatever tier you decide to get into. It's on the Russell Hantz Patreon group Facebook page. I got to write that down somewhere.
Yep, do that.
Yeah, you got what you do, guys, is you go on the Patreon and then you cancel this one. We're trying to make everybody from the YouTube to you see this person right here, she'll get with you. One that said yes, and it has the Russell Hantz show above her. We're trying to move you guys that's members here into the Patreon group because YouTube charges 30%, Brandon.
Okay.
That's their partner. That's why they call you partners. It's like a legitimate partner. So we're trying to just get everybody out of here to go to the other page. So anyway, with the quitting stuff.
That's interesting so what does that mean? I need another page?
You need a Patreon page. You would get Patreon, Brandon. Okay. You need to get with your girl, set up a Patreon page, and this goes to another page. It's a private Facebook page where only the private Patreons can go on there. When they go on there, you go on there live sometimes. You talk to them. You just do whatever. I'm going to try to get a party together. Maybe we can put both the Hantz Nation and my party together to go to Florida, go and give kids the world without being invited, and having up our own tables, making sure it's right by the city, making sure we get all our permits when nobody can kick us out, and we will sit there and have fun. And we have our attorney buddies over there too.
There was an idea that you brought to me a while back about you actually going to the lives and the season finales and interviewing the contestants. That is something that would overnight change your whole entire page.
Yeah, I'm going to do so many things on the page. I just posted another video, another top 10. I did it differently. I did it with audio. As you're watching it happen, you just hear me in the background. So we got different things we're trying to do right now. So we got a story, Brandon. Story time.
Let's do it.
What you got for me?
Okay. Getting there. I'm getting there.
Let's think about when you were casted the first time.
Okay. I'm bringing it. What do you want to know?
Throw that down. Tell me, okay, you got the call. You're heading to, you done did everything. You're heading to, you got your ticket, and now you're heading to very first time playing. Did you recognize Coach? Did you see him anywhere?
I never saw Coach. When I got there, first of all, everyone stays at, is it the Marriott? Do you remember?
It's the Green Tree.
Oh, the Green Tree. Green Tree, my apologies. And it's right there off the water almost. I mean, you could literally drive to the water in LA. It's just really nice. So you get in there, you go up. I went up my elevator. You see an open door in the lobby where you go out and eat breakfast, and it's a huge room where businessmen like rent out, that area. Well, a full classroom setting of nothing but people. So you see like 50 people going in and out of that room like clockwork. And they're testing and doing a psych evaluation is what I learned. Which, by the way, is really
I did that. Yeah, stupid question.
Really confusing.
Do you play with dolls?
Yeah. Do you? It's really morbid. Some of them, like really.
Like, I'm like,
and
it doesn't matter if I play with dolls, right?
Weirdo. But anyways, it was really weird, and you answer the same question, but in a different way, like 1,000 times. So they ask you the same question, but in a different way, and you just answer however you want at that moment. But I don't know what they're trying to find. I don't know how they would try and find it, but they just run through a database. Anyway, you have to take that. So right off the bat, you're taking it. If you pass, you go into a meeting with like 3 people, and Lynn Spielman at that time was always there in the room every time. And she had either 2 people, and the room gets bigger as you progress. And I think I had to go in that stupid room like 4 or 5 times. It felt like, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but I honestly think I went in there at least 4. And you would be passing people. Some of them would be crying. Some of them, they would they're going home like right then. And then some of them, most of the time when they tell you, you get in the room, they ask you questions, and Lynn's just like drilling you. And it's almost like they're wanting something extra. They want like this extra person. You can't go in there and act normal. If you're going to cast for Survivor, the worst thing you can do is go sit in a chair and say, "Hi, nice to meet you guys." They're going to say, "Okay, thank you." I'm like, I don't know how, unless you're just like bomb beautiful, or some guy who just looks nothing going for him, just looks good, which they'll have like 1 or 2 of those people on every season. Most of the time, you have to be some outrageously crazy character. So that's how it set it up. And you are quarantined to your little hotel room the whole time. You don't get to go in and out, and they threaten you. If you want to ruin your chances of being on Survivor, you'll not listen. So it's a really big scare tactic. But you have a handler, and you have a lot of paperwork. So whenever I first started the casting process, it was kind of weird. If I would have thought about it in the future tense, I should have known they were going to cast me. They planned on casting Brandon Hantz well before the 4 interviews. They weren't intending on sending me home. They just wanted to make me think they were. One of the reasons I know that is when I got in my hotel room, there was a package waiting for me with all the seasons of Survivor. And some people may have gotten that, but I don't even think they had enough DVDs for everybody that were there. There were hundreds of people there, and I had a DVD with all the seasons of Survivor. And I was asked a question when I got the call from Lynn. Had you watched Survivor? And I was like, not really. I see my uncle play. She was like, okay. And I've seen Richard Hatch and Colby and all those guys back in the day. I said, but I don't really watch it. Well, watch it, do some studying, and get back to us on what you know. So I sat there and like binged watched all the seasons of
Which ones you watch?
I don't remember, bro. I'd be lying if I told you. I just binged watch. That's all I could do is I just binge watched Survivor the whole time. And when I got back, I had to kind of, use whatever smarts I had gained. And that was a big test for me. But I think they had all intentions of putting me on the show. They just gave me a really hard time doing that. Now, the second time I played Survivor, I was working for NASCAR. And NASCAR had just interviewed me. I was working for RE Racing Electronics, and we would travel with NASCAR. So NASCAR did a thing on an interview with me. So if you want to go look that up, it's pretty easy to find. Brandon Hantz NASCAR interview. They brought me into this really, really nice rig, and they were like, well, we've never had a Survivor work in the NASCAR circuit. And it was pretty cool. It was really cool. So they interviewed me. It was when Survivor was really entertaining. So after that, I get a phone call within like 2 hours of doing that interview. And you're talking, you don't just leave the NASCAR circuit to do anything.
Yeah, you was working for NASCAR for a little while.
Yeah. So I was in Daytona, Florida, and I get a call from someone. I don't remember if it was Caitlin or Lynn. And they were like, hey, Brandon, what's going on? How you been? I'm like, I'm doing pretty good. and they're like, "This is SEG, just calling you. Wanted to see if you're interested in playing again." Really quick conversation. I said, "Yeah."
Oh, playing again. This was again.
Yeah, playing again. So I said, "Yeah, absolutely. That would be awesome." They were like, "Oh, when are you available?" I'm like, "Well, I'm actually working, blah, blah, blah." They were like, "Okay, well, can you be on a plane in an hour?" And I was like, "An hour?" And they were like, "Yeah, can you be at the airport in an hour?" Excuse me. And I was like, "I'm going to have to ask." They're like, "Okay, make it happen." So I was like, all right. Within an hour, I was at the airport. I had to ask like a main person from Racing Electronics, and I had to get like the airport and Daytona right next to each other. So it was just weird how that happened. I literally took a 2-minute drive and was in Daytona airport. So I was like, okay. So I ended up there in LA again. All I see Philip Shepard. I didn't know him. I just seen him. I didn't know he was going to be like a terror to my whole experience, my whole second experience. So I made mind of it. He seemed like goofy and stuff. And I remember seeing just him and a bunch of other people that actually played Survivor. You didn't see people who didn't play Survivor. And I was like, wait, am I in the right room? I didn't know if it was fans' favorites. They don't tell you what you're playing.
Right.
Playing. Like that's the thing people don't understand. I did not know I was playing fans' favorites too until I was actually playing. You got an idea. Like after when I didn't know what the storyline was going to be. I just knew survivors were going to be there. That's all. I knew Survivor, and part of me thought Russell was like tricking me because I told him, I would tell Russell, "Hey, Russell, I'm playing." I thought he was going to end up out there, so I didn't know what was going on.
You thought I might end up out there?
I was like, dude, something fishy. He's about to come out of a tree or a helicopter or throw a coconut at the back of my head or something crazy. I was like, there's no way. So that's how I went there. And probably one of the coolest experiences about that is the helicopter ride. I was always envious that Russell got to come in on a helicopter. When they loaded us up on helicopters, they had all the fans ride out on like little canoes. And they had them like take this big trip on canoes to the first like scene or episode. And then they got us favorites coming in on copter. So it was kind of cool, man. But that's my story.
When did they recognize you?
Immediately.
Who said what to you?
Corinne kept on smiling at me constantly. I was like, what are you smiling at me for? But she just kept smiling. She just kept looking over and smiling. I was like, are you playing already? Are we playing already? Even at camp. She would always
Hell yeah, you're playing already.
I didn't realize we were playing already as soon as we got there.
No, you didn't realize that.
No, I was like in the airport and she would go, I was like,
oh no, you playing. I think she even knew that you were playing.
No, she did. I remember you telling me, hey, Corinne's going to be out there.
Yeah.
And I was
then
like,
Cochran tried to call.
Oh no, Cochran called and he was staying with Francesca and backstabbed her as soon as he got there.
That's crazy.
Hey, it was crazy. When we got to the island, it was like ants. We stepped foot on the island, everybody ran to the woods. I was like, what are we running? So I started running to the woods. Started running. I got tired. I was like, bro,
Everybody, where are you running from?
Like they're trying to find idols. I was like, probably ain't nothing out here.
So that's how it was back then? They just ran for idols?
Boom. The whole tribe was split. Done. And then that's when I had no alliance. All I had was Dawn. I had Andrea.
Why do you think they started to look for idols like that so fast?
Because they thought that these were all two second-time players. So
where do you think all that started?
Oh, you screwed it all up for everybody.
Everybody's hectic now. They need an idol with my face on it.
You definitely could never play the same way. If you ever played again, you would.
I couldn't look for idols. Yeah.
You couldn't even do it. You'd have to get there and sit still
and say like this.
It's like, please give me a chance.
No, and not say nothing. Just see what they do.
They would, and
I'm not going to even talk.
If I was sitting next to you, they would be like, "Which one are we going first?"
No, I'm gonna just sit there and not do nothing.
Some guy messaged me on YouTube.
How you doing? How's the family? How's the kids? How's your youngest, Amber? Like, I'm gonna know their kid's name.
Yeah. And then some douchebags and be like, "Let's wrestle hands." That's what we'll do. But no, I got a message today on my page because we do videos. So I say, which is Hantz Nation guys, go like, subscribe, give it a share, and send donations of thousands. So I go and I click on it, and he goes, "I really like Survivor. It's like my favorite show ever. I've watched all the seasons, but if you ever play again, I'll never watch it again." I was like, all right.
Watch. Here we go. About to play.
What?
Can't get too
over that.
I got some cool things on my thing here.
What?
It's my favorite. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's my people out here. This isn't a live audience. Show them what you got, guys. Thanks. All right. Calm it down.
Dude, I tell you what. You need to. Okay, so let's talk about when Survivor's finished. When do you predict Survivor to be done?
Oh, I don't know, man.
It's coming, bruh. It has to be. It's like Kim Jong-un coming.
Eventually he's coming. I'm looking at my board right here. We got 167 people viewing, and nobody has became Patreon. I need to become a Patreon. I go on there live once a week. I also do a podcast where I'm gonna call you tomorrow, Brandon. We'll do a podcast to put it on the Patreon page.
Okay.
And then it just goes on the Patreon page. Only the patrons can hear it. We have a very private Facebook group. Most stuff I say on there probably shouldn't be said. Get some people in trouble, but I don't care. And come join the group. Come join the gang. It's only $5. The lowest membership is $5. You can get that in your couch. That's a pizza. So consider me helping you lose weight. One less pizza in your life. That's my commercial.
He said, dude, that is a good commercial. Hey, have you thought about making a better intro? Because I really need to find somebody who can make it better.
I made one.
No,
you didn't see it? No, I made a cool one.
Hold
on.
Send it to me.
You don't know my skills, bro. You don't know my skills. Obviously don't know my skills. Watch.
It's got to be like animated.
Well, let me show you this one that I made.
Testing.
I can already see some rule in this kingdom. I think if I could control how they feel, I could control how they think. If I can flip these all stars, doesn't that mean I'm the best ever? I'm Russell Hantz, and this is the Russell Hantz. Adam and I do
Huh?
That was really legit.
Telling you.
The first one was cool, but that was really cool. You're really portraying yourself as a serious villain there, bud.
I'm a YouTuber. I gotta get it done. Gotta get her done.
Okay, let's ask a question.
Just because that video, guys. If you like that video, then become a patron. Yeah. What I'm trying to do, I'll say it right now. I wasn't going to say it, but Fair Play has like 111 Patreons. I have like I have 79. So my goal is to catch fair play. It's just a friendly competition, but I want to catch fair play. I need one more to get that 80 spot. One more, I'm at 80. Big number.
Okay, so, why is TSC Luke talking smack like that?
Who is?
He obviously don't want to watch the show.
Who's that?
This dude talking smack,
What's he saying?
saying you're a sellout.
I'm a sellout?
I don't like it.
How am I a sellout, though? I need the answers.
I know. I want to hear
Let's
it.
get the answers.
This one person was saying I beat women and little dogs. I can't see you, Russell. You got that $10 a month Wi-Fi. Welcome, everybody, to the Brand Hantz Show here at Hantz Nation. Britain's real monarch lives in our show. This is really good juice.
So that's the first time it went dead on me. I called Suddenlink to try to fix this. I'm going to do a few things, so I'm doing that now. I upgraded. I think I just need to turn this computer off on this side.
I was cracking on you while you were gone. I said, "Here we go again with Russell's $10 a month Wi-Fi." Patrons, y'all need to help him out.
Actually, I doubled it today. So what did the guy say? We should bring him on here and see what he says.
No, this one girl was saying that I beat little dogs and women and that I hit the kids.
Oh, how did she figure that? Where did she get her info from?
I don't know. I'm looking for her, but she just, or him or her, I don't know. It just looked like a girl or somebody. But anyways, it said, yeah, Hantz Nation, I blocked the Cowboys fan. There you go. It said, thank you, Hornet. Yeah, she was just, it was just like a purple icon. But this one guy was talking smack about you, and I wasn't having it. He was saying that you were a sellout. I don't know what does that even mean?
Yes, I'm a sellout because I want to make money and I want to do YouTube. I should just stay in my basement and not do nothing. You know?
It's no, people don't got any drive. Let them do that. You know that. Let's tell this story. How about a story? Let's tell a story about super fans. I like you guys. Not all of you. Not even most of you. But honestly, you could be a super fan and not like try to kill people's souls with your comments. Like,
yeah. Well, what is so hard in your life?
Yeah.
Number one, you got some haters on here. So I got some haters, you got some haters. So we're talking to them. Why are you watching? Number one, why are you even here? Oh, wait. Hold on. That ain't it. Hold on. Why are you here? Crickets. So I just want to know, why do you come to these type of things if you don't like us? And how does it make you feel like a better person to go after someone you probably will never meet that was on a reality TV show? Like, does that make you feel better?
So look. And then on top of that, family, friends, in your mind, you may be very, very tough now. But if you ever were to introduce yourself in such a disrespectful manner like that, in a real life case scenario,
bam, I got a patron in the house. I got an announcement to make.
I don't see that going too well.
Got a new patron in the house.
You can't disrespect people like that. and not expect
Somebody that likes pancakes.
pancakes.
When he pops up, I'll put him up.
How to share my heart.
See, I just helped his diet. One less piece that he has to get.
You're a sellout, Russell.
I'm a sellout because I'm trying to make money.
Okay, no, he said sorry. He said sorry. TSC Luke said sorry. It was a joke. I didn't mean for you to take it that way. Well, I took it that way.
Most people do take the way of the message.
I would have to say that
This is my new patron right here. Wait.
no, now you gotta be a patron and give $100 to allow you to stay.
New patron right here. Appreciate the support. I'll get with you right when this is over.
Okay, he said sorry. Brandon, you still pouring rice on the fire, blah, blah, blah.
You see that kind of comment too. It's like, yeah, Brandon makes fires randomly. He gets his rice in the cupboard, and then his wife is like, "Where's all the rice, Brandon?" "Oh, I'm just pouring it on the fire in the backyard."
I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to make a video just going to random people's houses and taking their rice out.
No, what you should do is you should just do a video of you pouring rice on the fire and saying, "This is for all you that needed me to see me do this again, because I know it's stressing you out."
Good about it. They say they hate you so much, but they go to bed thinking about you, and they're like, I hate
They
them.
go to bed thinking about you, dude.
They're thinking about you, and they want to kiss you. They just want to kiss you.
But it may be one of those things to where they, when you're in middle school and the little kid hits you, and he hits you because he likes you. It may be just a very immature adult using those same tactics in life.
I think that would be.
All I know is I got another patron in the house that we got to invite.
All I know is
this is what we do.
I'm a Patreon.
You ain't even a Patreon, Brandon. $5. I could save you 50 calories.
Brandon, you may have answered this already, but what started the dislike between you and Philip?
You didn't see that episode.
He obviously didn't see it. Probably the time he
What part made you the maddest? When he talked about the kids, right?
He said, and your mama is, and your Uncle Russell's probably watching the kids that he's watching.
How did he know that though? Because wasn't she? He's like, somebody's got to watch them. I'm out here.
What do you want me to do? Number one, all I heard was kids, and I seen it. It really was. Look, in all reality, I really don't mind Philip Shepard, man. People, look, I made a video. I was trying to be funny. It backfired. People are like, I can't believe you weren't genuine on your show, on your video you just want to get back on Survivor. Guys, you can't see comedy when you see it.
That was comedy.
Pure comedy.
That's all that was.
Comedy, guys. And they're like, you're so desperate to get on. Look, I'm the most financially free now that I've ever been in my life, so I don't need to do anything. I don't need to play Survivor. But I want to.
Yeah, and I'm having fun with doing what I'm doing here. So, hey, like pancakes, yep. I need you to go to the Facebook page, guy, so I can add you into the group, the Russell Hantz Show Patreon group Facebook page.
Such sensitive.
Go in there, I will add you, and then you can be into the private Facebook area that we have that we talk all kind of smack.
I wonder if I'm alive this, Russell.
Live it, man. Congratulations, Brandon live. You got to set that up where you can do that.
No, we need to do.
Here's my big ballers right here in the group.
I wanna be a baller. The big baller's the guy who just doused you with $100 a few minutes ago for nothing.
This guy does that type of thing.
Cameron Church, dousing, bro.
Yep. Does that type of thing.
I got a question. And
here's another one. Here's another. Cranberry finally became a podcast a member.
Hey, I got a question, Russell.
Go.
Answer my questions. What do you do with all this Patreon money? I'm
Thank you.
we got
So what was that question?
three live. Hi, Facebook Live. Thank you for coming to the Russell Hantz.
No, I discuss that all the time on my Q&As. I buy this. This computer was $4,000. This, every single penny at this point, I buy equipment. And then when it gets past that, I'm buying an automobile big enough to where I can make it my office to where I can go from area to area, and I'm going to do podcasts all over the country.
That sounds good, but the automobile needs to be a bus. You ain't
No, a tiny bus. Yeah. No, that's what it's going to be, tiny bus.
He's going to have a short bus all over the United.
I'm getting the short bus. I don't want the huge, big old, massive bus, but then I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to wrap it in the Russell Hantz show stuff.
So, hey, what's the most popular video you got on your thing right now? And I know one of them, what I did.
I have one for, I think it's 170,000 views.
Okay, I'm not talking about one that's been sitting there for a year.
No, it's a month.
You lie.
Not lie, my friend.
How did you get paid for that?
Yeah, you get paid.
Ooh, you got a bus. You need to get you a big bus. Let's
see what it's at now. Most popular. Most popular is, where is it?
Hi, everybody. I have an iPhone. What's Tony's Twitter called? Go ask him. How about that? Get a Mercedes Sprinter van, get the 170 extended, and do a conversion. Costs about 100 G's. Well, then y'all need to start really donating.
Yeah. 100 G's. Keep on donations. It's going to be a bus. We're going to be going all over, and we're going to be going to different areas, interviewing survivors, big brothers, YouTubers. I want to get to Shane Dawson.
How's Libby? How's Aunt Libby?
Aunt Libby is great.
What y'all talking about?
She's amazing. She's actually a pretty cool girl. Did you see my?
I troll your stuff every once in a while.
No, she's cool. Maybe Monday. Trying to get this thing going on over here.
What are we doing tomorrow, Russell? Is it
I'm not doing anything tomorrow.
Well, you said I'll call you tomorrow to make a podcast. What are you talking about?
No, that was right now.
Oh, we're doing a podcast right now?
Oh, a podcast. Yeah, no, this ain't a podcast.
I'm waiting to figure out what the heck.
We just talk about whatever. Come up with a conversation and do a podcast.
I've got a new subscriber.
But only the patrons get to hear that podcast. Libby's starting to be liked. See, look, Libby Mondays.
She played Survivor?
Yeah, but we're starting to grow slowly but surely, because she is starting to, you know how at first she kind of tensed up? She's starting to get better and better every episode, because she's starting to say, no, I don't like that person. I don't like that move. Like, she's getting her own opinions on things. I like it.
The camera has always been liked. Tony's most recent tweet. What do you got to look at Tony's most recent tweet for?
I don't know.
Is it bad?
I hope not.
Another one. We got another one just said it. You got two people just said that.
Let's go look at it then.
I'm about to go look at it. How do I look at it? I ain't got a Twitter.
You just got to look up Tony.
I don't even know who that is.
We're looking up a tweet live. With millions of people watching.
I just want to say first and foremost that Survivor orgs are probably the most waste of space
I mean, his tweet is his old tweet, just saying, stop being personal, courtesy, attack, they getting attacked and all that.
Is he like a hated person or something?
We do not have a row where we're reading off a flawless play. Yeah, I've read that already. Thought it was something interesting.
Brandon about personal attacks. How does he know me?
He doesn't say Brandon.
Well, I'm reading it.
Huh?
One of your people said he's agreeing with Brandon about personal attacks. I don't even know the guy. You don't know me.
What are you seeing?
I'm reading your people, Cameron Church.
Oh, you're reading on this?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Welcome back to the Brad Head Show. I'm sorry Russell had to use the restroom.
My internet is actually better than it was before.
Tony wants to marry Brandon. Why? I'm married. So one of your followers said Libby's the one that gave Russell the blue chew.
You see, we was gonna do the Bluetooth thing with.
It says Tony's gay, Brandon. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
have a burn on my right arm. No? Oh yeah, ignorant super fans. Yeah, you got to have tough skin to be in the limelight. I mean, when you're as popular and as successful as us, you got to be a dinosaur. Thank you, Dackles. Thank you, Mr. Sid. We love you, brother. Been a long time.
So you see, you're noticing how this thing isn't flickering that much. It did a little bit just now, but I upgrade my internet and I ordered a few things.
What did you order? Tell me about it. Let's tell a story.
I ordered 2 wires for my computer.
I'm doing good, Muff Gang. That was a weird way to say that.
So do you think there's a chance between me and Libby? Should I keep hope alive?
Look, do you understand that?
Just between me and you. Let's not tell anybody about this conversation.
I think, will you let me respond without being biased?
Go ahead.
I think you and Libby are meant to be together forever.
Forever? Forever, ever.
And that's why you two need Bluetooth.
You two need Bluetooth. I already asked her. She said it was a no-go.
For Chew? Oh, really?
She don't want to talk about Bluetooth.
Chew. I could do that. I mean, I'm a good actor. Check it out.
But would you, I need you, because I'm single. I ain't got no lady. So will you experiment on it for me?
Oh, no. Probably not.
You got to try it.
You want me to die? I'm 28 years old. I'm good.
Dude, it's just, people take it. I need you to take it.
Nope.
Use the procedure on your wife.
Nope.
It's for medicine. It's for the good of the people.
Look, fam, I'm a healthy.
It's for the good of the people.
I don't need that mess. And none of us, you don't even need that. I think.
No, it's not for, well, I guess it is if you can't perform at all. You may need it to perform, but then you keep performing and keep performing and keep performing.
That sounds messed up.
It sounds
unnecessary.
It sounds tiring to me.
It does. It sounds like somebody can't make a toned down version of that, so they were like, well, just give everything they got. The scientists are going, how do we make this like realistic, fam? And he's like, just send it.
Just send it.
Send it. It's America. They want some stupid stuff like that.
Maybe I can just tell Libby we need to try it just for science.
Big Bob says that sounds like he would need it.
What you think, Brandon?
I'm 60. I'll give it a
Brandon,
try.
you hear me?
What?
I said maybe I can ask Libby to help me try it just for science.
You might get a restraining order.
I mean, just for science. I'm doing it for science.
What? I'd give it a shot. I mean, crazier stuff happens.
I don't want to do it. I can't do it. I need you to do it.
I think you don't need to be hurting yourself with that stuff, walking around uncomfortable.
It's legit stuff. You need to try it with your wife and let me know if it works.
The only gum I'm chewing is spearmint, fam.
You need to try it and let me know if it works.
Russell, you and her are meant to be. We've gotten another confirmation about that. Brandon,
right.
Philip didn't have
a hermaphrodite. I'm a hermaphrodite?
Hermaphrodite.
Same thing.
They're self-sufficient with their, reproductive.
They're self-sufficient, for sure. If anybody could be, they would be.
Why don't we get like a three-way going, and not that kind. I'm talking about the kind you would get on here on live.
You mean another person?
Well, a popular person, not one of your patrons.
Okay, let me see. Just you 156 people sitting here lately? What time is it?
What's the most we've gotten on a live? That's what I want to know.
Right at 200, I think. But no, we got 10,000 on the last one.
What? Who? Me and you? Or Blue Chew?
I gotta go get something.
All right, I'll take care of it. All right, here we go.
Oh, what? Wrong one.
Hey, we're back.
I gotta take this out.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Hantz Nation. Thanks for coming. I want you guys to like, subscribe. Come join me. I have like 4. What are you doing? You're killing me,
trying to get it. That just doesn't work.
Somebody take his camera from him.
All right, I gotta go get this to call.
Okay, so I'll talk to him. All right. They're at Hantz.
Gotta call Coach.
Oh gosh, no, you're not. If he gets Coach on the line, I'm gonna freak out. I don't want to answer it. So, what's everybody up to, guys? Again, I know we're on here, but go subscribe to my channel. You don't have to like me. It's just going to benefit me. I'm really not interested in how you feel about me, and I'm probably not going to give you anything. But if you would go subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. I don't do much talk about Survivor because I really don't care. But the reason would be cool to play is because you're on TV. That's really fun, being on TV and stuff. Except when people like to comment on your personals, and that gets awkward. But yeah, I like living in America. It's pretty free over here. What's up? So Brandon Hantz shows for prison doing too? Yes, absolutely. My channel name, guys, is Hantz Nation, where we talk about things like firearms, the good book, the Bible, and then also we like to talk about cooking. I love to cook. I'm a cooker. I'm a cooksmith, if you would like to, get all fancy. It says, Brandon, who's your favorite person that I played with? Well, I don't like to play with people. I'm a pretty serious guy. I just subbed to Hantz Nation. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate that. Shout out to Timothy Perry Jr. I hope all is well. Say hello to Senior for me. Were you ever in a gang? Yes, I was. The Striped Bananas. Thank you. Brandon's channel. Thank you, Russell Hantz Show. Thanks, Big Bob. Appreciate it. Thank you. Underdog, thank you so much. Cade, did Dude, I got like
I got any tips while you were gone?
50 subscribers, bro.
Oh, just now?
They're like 10. I got like 10. But yeah, just sub. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Go watch our video.
This is the coolest thing ever.
Thanks,
If this happens.
Do you open carry, concealed carry? I am a concealed carrier. If I weren't getting in trouble, I would show you my firearm on here, but I don't think I'm allowed to based on y'all's rules. But on my channel, you can see all my concealed carry firearms. I personally choose a Glock.
Right. Yes.
What?
Hello?
Why did I just got that?
Hello?
Hello? Yep.
Who is this?
This is the Dragon Slayer,
Oh,
the best character that ever played the game, unlike your recent Twitter.
God.
Okay, so we have the Dragon Slayer on the phone.
What's up, Coach?
And we have Brandon Hantz on the other end of this.
Wow.
We're doing
Hello.
yes, we're
up,
doing
buddy?
a
Dude.
double whammy here.
It's
So,
Christmas.
Coach,
Wow.
so I just want to ask you a few questions, Coach, if you don't mind. So I got you on the
Go for
line
it.
real quick.
Yep.
I was wondering that if we ever played again, is that a possibility that we could play together?
I mean, I don't think so. Right? I mean, we both beat
I
the game a different way. And I mean, I have a score to settle. Really, I mean, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
mean,
You have a score to settle, then I have a score to settle.
so it would be, wouldn't it be easier if we work together instead of you coming after me? Because you know how I get when people come after me. I take you out like Boston Rob.
Every single time I watch Sandra, I think about how she did me dirty by feeding it in your ear.
Yeah.
And, I mean, would it be easier to play? Well, sure. But I mean, I just don't really, do I trust you? I don't really trust you.
Okay.
That's
fair enough.
I don't think that I got to be honest that I just don't think it would happen.
That's fair. I don't know. I would be out there. Things change when the boots hit the ground. And I'm running
Sure.
looking for idols. But I ain't
Right.
running looking for those idols for me. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for idols for you.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, yes, you are looking for alliances. I will say this. I really hated you. I don't hate many people. I really hated you when Heroes and Villains was over with.
Yeah.
And I hated your game, like big time, because it was just so different.
Right.
And I went back and watched Survivor from the beginning, and I'd never watched the first 10 seasons. So I went back and watched all of the Survivor episodes, thinking that we were going to do a Legend season, and I wanted to know who the hell was out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I did develop an incredible respect for your game.
Mm-hmm.
I grew an incredible respect for what you were able to do out there. And you did change the game in a drastic way, and that's something that I always wanted to do in a different way. But you definitely changed the game, and I did develop a great respect for the way that you played. It's not the way that I play.
Right.
It's not the way that I would ever play.
Mm-hmm.
But I did respect that, and then I stopped hating you, and then I actually started liking your character. And when I watched season 19 again with my wife, I got freaking pissed that you didn't win.
Yeah.
So I will grudgingly say all of that.
Okay. So,
and then I thought, well, geez, I wanted, Parvati to win Heroes and Villains, but heck, I would have much rather had you than Sandra win that.
yeah.
You were a deserving winner. You were 100%, man. Like
Yeah.
you go back and look at it, 100%.
So
You were a deserving back-to-back winner.
remember when you walked the famous Kobe, you walked him like a dog, like literally like a dog to win that challenge?
Yes.
That's what I would do to you.
Yes. Well, you're saying that's what you would do to me in a challenge?
That's
Or
what I
that's
would
what
do
you
to
would
you.
do to me strategically?
No, in a challenge.
Oh, fuck. Man, you would not do that. I'll tell you that right
I
now.
will
man.
walk you like a dog.
You will not. You will not. I will throw your ass all over the survivor world.
I'm
Let me just tell you that,
240
100%.
pounds. You're going to be able to throw
Great.
this man
I'll
around?
yes, absolutely. I've been stressed out in my sleep, brother.
It's going to be a good one. I'm gonna walk you just like he did. I'm gonna put you on your hands and knees. I'm gonna get on top of you like I'm riding you like a horse. And I'm
I'd
gonna
love
walk
to see you try it. I'd love to see you try, pal.
You seen me put down he tried to wrestle with me. He was an all-time winningest what's his name? It was in that challenge with us when you did that. All-time winningest challenge. What's his name?
Oh, Tom Westman.
Tom Westman. I was about to break his legs. Don't forget, dog.
I'll tell you this, man. I'm getting stronger as I'm getting older.
Don't forget, I'm coming for you.
Quit.
I don't know what you're doing as you're getting older, but I'll tell you right now, I'm getting
fatter.
stronger.
I'm getting fatter. But I'm using that weight like Butterbean would use it.
Okay.
And
we'll see.
I'll tell you what, I'm coming for you.
All right, I'll come for your ass, man. I'll tell you what.
I'm coming for you.
The producers to put us. I will beg the producers to put us on the same side.
I'm coming for you, Coach. I want you to dream at night.
Over the island.
I want you to think of me when you're dreaming at night.
Think about owning your ass. That's what I'll think of.
You think of me. Look at my pretty little face over your head every night before you go to bed.
Whatever. You got anything else for me, man?
I just want to let you know I was coming for you.
All right, well,
but
good.
I do appreciate you giving me a little bit of props. I understand that. And I always gave you props, and you always see it on Twitter. I think you're one of the greatest characters out there. But nonetheless, we still got a beef to settle here.
We will settle it. We will settle it on the island, because I'm certainly not going to see you before that.
No, I'm going to come to your house.
Go ahead. I'll give you my address, man.
We need to have a wrestling match before we really do this.
Sounds good. We'll do a wrestling match and we'll put on some boxing.
How tall are you? How tall are you over there? How tall are you?
I'm 6'2". 6'2".
You a big boy over there? Big boy?
I'm not a big boy. I'm trying to keep my fat off.
Well, I'm not.
Pounds, man. I'm 6'2".
I am 5'6", 300 pounds, baby.
Holy cow, man. That's freaking unbelievable.
Try to roll this ball around, baby.
Wait, how old were you the first time you around?
I was 120.
How much did you weigh?
120.
No, how much did you weigh?
120.
No,
220.
Get out of here.
220.
Oh, thank you. Like 120. You haven't been 120, man, since you were in 5th grade, pal.
Shoot, I was 120 when I got off Heroes versus Villains.
I'll tell you what, man. Let's get it on, man. I'll jump up a weight class.
How about boxing?
I'll jump up to super heavyweight.
How about boxing? I'm gonna let you box my little nephew.
Okay.
What is that? All right, man. Well, yeah, I do want to give you a little respect. You are the OG.
No, and you too, man. I mean, listen. Here's the thing, right? I mean, I do, and I appreciate you have given me respect. I do think that you are a top character that the show's ever seen. You've done a lot for the game, and I respect. I think you should be a winner. I think you should be out on the season right now.
All right, man.
100%.
All right, I appreciate that, but I'm still coming for you.
All right, man. Me too.
Remember,
I can't wait.
Remember, I got a little gray in my beard now, so when you go to sleep at night, you just see that little bit of gray looking over your head.
Well, I got a boatload of gray all over the place, man. You can call me the silver.
No, we're gonna dye all that if we play again, because I need to be fighting against the Dragon Slayer with all the coats and the bedazzled stuff. We need the real.
I got a million. Not only do I have wardrobe.
Brandon, you got anything to say before the Dragon Slayer leaves?
I'm sorry.
Oh, he can't hear you.
No, he can't.
Tell him what I said.
He said he was sorry.
I have a huge spot in my heart for Brandon.
And I believe
for my
that.
whole life, man.
He said he has a huge spot in his heart for you, Brandon.
I love him very much, and I wanna say that I apologize for being so.
I tell him I always have. I always will.
Yeah. He said he loves you very much. If y'all ever play together, y'all coming after me.
There you go. That's it, man. That would be some freaking poetic justice right there.
All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you answering the phone. Gave a lot of people some entertainment tonight. That's what this is all about. Everybody sitting at home need a little bit of joy in their life, and that's what we're trying to do.
Exactly.
But still,
Yep.
I'm gonna be looking at you tonight while you're sleeping.
Looking forward. I'm ready.
While you're sleeping
Okay.
in your window, I'll be peeking in there.
Metallica. Sleep with one eye open. That's what I'll be doing.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Okay.
Later.
You too.
What you think? Did I play my game good?
I think that's like two senior citizens arguing over who's about to go into.
Was my social game good though? Right there.
It was good, but I think you need to work. You need to work.
It needs to work.
The heat of the moment, you're probably going to still be Russell.
I'm gonna be like, I'm coming at you, coach. I'm gonna be looking at you at night. When you close your eyes,
I
know I'm watching.
I think Coach is a very athletic person, but I do think you would out wrestle him for sure.
Oh, I would walk him if it was a wrestling thing.
It would be.
He's taller, so he'll be able to.
No, it would be pretty almost. It would be pretty devastating any type of altercation, but I think he in most like athletic, like running or anything like that, he's got you.
Yeah.
But he's a soccer coach. That's what he does. So
I'm gonna clip that in. I'm gonna clip that me walking, coach, and I'm gonna put it all over the world. I'm walking you, coach. I'm walking you.
No, but I
walk you like a dog. You can get down on your knees. I'm gonna ride you like a horse.
I wonder in a strictly game. You know, I love him as a person because I know Coach has a good heart, but I wonder if he thinks he owed me an apology for anything that was.
I don't know. That's something you should do on your channel. See, ask him. Do you think I owe you or you owe me an apology? Like,
no, but then
I want to have a serious talk.
I'm not. No, because what has happened has happened. It's under the bridge, but it is a discussion piece because I feel like I always got to say sorry to people. I do. I feel like I always got to be the one to say sorry to people, and no one wants to say sorry back. Like, oh, if someone comes slaps me in my mouth and then I like shred him to pieces, I got to be like, man, I'm sorry for hurting you really bad. But he's like, yeah, you should be. Well, what about you slapping me in my mouth?
Yeah, what about what you just did to me?
Like, what the heck? So it ended up making me look bad. But dude, I love him, man. It was good to hear his voice. I hadn't heard that guy's voice in 8-9 years, man. No.
2 more patrons in the house. We're at 81.
7 years. It was 7 years I hadn't heard his voice. So
we're at 81 patrons, guys. Who did that?
No one cares about your patrons.
You gotta care about them. If I can see who did that.
I appreciate all the support on Russell Hantz page. You would think that most people on my uncle's podcast or show or YouTube would hate me, but you guys are really being honestly really loving towards me. And
these are good people. I usually have good people. Sometimes we have some crazies. We got that patron right here. Got a patron right here. Got a patron right. Dr. Phil. Did you know Dr. Phil's a huge fan of the show?
Oh, hey. I'm not a fan of you, doctor.
You made that girl famous. Take me outside.
Doctor
Take me outside.
Bothers me because he's so he has this religious, studious attitude, but yet he is completely biblically inaccurate if he wants to have a show that focuses on people's faults. It's completely not biblical and very.
Yeah, he's
weird
like that. But yeah, we're trying to catch Johnny Fairplay. He has 115. I have 81.
I think you'll catch him.
He pushes it like crazy.
Yeah,
I know I do too when it comes to these type of things. But when I do my videos and stuff like that, I don't talk about it. So I appreciate you guys' support. The actual Facebook page on the Patreon group, it's only $5, and that's where most of the action is. That's where you see me go on my lives. That's where you see everybody talking. Everybody has their own opinion on the, and they do their own videos. So other Patreons are getting involved. We're like a little family over there. So if you want to check it out, just check it out a month. I'll tell you what, check it out a month. If you don't like it, get out by the end of the month and you don't have to pay.
Too
It's
bad.
that simple. So just check it out. Nothing wrong with checking something out for $5 a month and then get out whenever.
I think everybody should send $100 and become a patron. That's what I think. That's what Hantz Nation thinks.
And then Hantz Nation is going to have their own Patreon group.
Look at that. What if I beat both of y'all? 1,000 patrons.
Look at that. Y'all seen that video that I posted of Libby and I tell you what she said. Everybody's confused when they see the video, but I'll tell you how it went down.
Yeah, so we just, we were watching the tribal council.
And I...
What? Oh, Lord. What did you say?
Let me finish. Let me fix it. Hold on.
What are you doing?
Hold on, I gotta fix it.
That's right.
So when she says, "Oh Lord," someone says on their Libby Hantz, read Libby Hantz.
Is that me?
Oh, Lord.
No, it wasn't you, but when you were saying what you were saying, it's funny too.
Yeah, so we just, we were watching the tribal council.
And I...
What? Oh, Lord. What did you say?
I was like, she just read Libby Hantz. Oh Lord.
I know.
I think I see it with the red.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are cute.
Oh, that does not sound right.
Now.
Russell, I really hope it works out for you.
I read it as soon as you said it. But
Ooh. Okay.
So
Oh,
it was funny.
You really dig this girl. I think you really dig her. I think
she's she works with me. We workers.
Yeah, I think you guys are cute. I think you should probably take her on a sweet date and be a gentleman.
You remember when Todd went on that show on Dr. Phil?
Mm-hmm.
They brought Todd in the back and gave him all the alcohol he wanted backstage when he was battling alcoholism, just to get the footage that they wanted.
Yeah, I just
do shots.
You know, Dr. Phil is the type of person to have a skeleton come out in his closet and completely devastate him. He is the type. It's waiting. Yeah. It's waiting for him. He knows.
It's funny how he tells everybody else how to fix their marriage when he's already been in a divorce. Explain that, Blue Chew.
Guys, if you guys are really serious about Libby, get off his Johnson. Okay.
We're friends right now.
Please,
you gotta build relationships if you're ever going to.
What are y'all tripping about it? They're like, she's 24. Well, you know what? Crazier thing.
Are they tripping about that she's 24?
Yeah.
And
you better stop judging.
And that means what?
And girls are playing boys wrestling and winning. Yeah,
right.
Say something about that.
We have all this stuff going on right now, and they worried about some beautiful 24-year-old dating an older man. Come on.
Have you not seen the world? Do you know who our president is? Whatever. Age is
the age thing never ever should be brought up. She's a mature adult.
You guys don't be weird, okay? Let's not. Russell's 20.
Now she's 27. That makes it a lot different. Almost 30 years old.
Almost 30. She's like a grandma.
Yeah, she could be a grandma. Could she?
I don't know. I just think you guys complement each other well with your.
It's a good show. I think it's a good show. I think it's interesting.
She looked like she just woke up, though. I will say that.
Yeah, and that's another thing that she's cool about. Like she doesn't. I say, hey, what shirt do you want? We're doing some new shirts, and she's like, I said, you want the V-neck because it's nice and it shows more. You want the crew neck? No, she wanted the boys shirt. So I thought that was kind of cool.
You like her because she's homely. I feel you.
Yeah.
Libby is definitely not a effing grandma. Russell, don't say that ever again. Okay. She is 24, but age doesn't matter unless she's 18. But if she's over 18, there's no problem. You guys are seriously getting too deep into this, and y'all know
everybody's worried. Me and Libby are just friends. That's it.
No, you got to defend this, man.
It's Libby Monday. I mean, I ain't gonna ever say that we won't fall in love on the podcast is gonna be paying for us going on cruises and stuff where we working in different areas. So let's say we're on a cruise and all of a sudden we're both a little tipsy, and then she looks into my eyeballs and I say, "No, Libby, you're only 24. Get back to your room."
Yeah, exactly. I have a thing. I want to be famous.
Baby pants.
Baby pants. Did you freeze again? Oh my gosh.
A bit of it, but we're freezing up right now again. Want to come show you here? All right, guys. Can you see me? Link. And I called him. It was supposed to be better today.
How many views have we gotten so far?
We won't know till we get out of here. The most we got was 200.
200?
200. Okay, guys. It's been almost 2 hours. We're about to get out of here. We're going to have better stories next time. We had Coach on the phone, but that was good. And become a Patreon to my group. When Brandon gets his Patreon page together, you need to do that now, Brandon. Set it up. And you can go over there on his page. Check what he's got going out on. So as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to check my Patreons and see who I need to add. And I'll be talking to you soon if you're a patron. Remember, it's only $5. I am saving you to where you don't have to worry about gaining any type of weight. You just give me your pizza money. And that's all you need. And Brandon has a Venmo.
So guys, make sure you subscribe to Hantz Nation. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll have another one of these pretty soon.
And just let us know in the comment section what you want us to talk about. And we'll talk about it. Peace.